Well, it looks like Lori Harvey, stepdaughter to Steve Harvey, has avoided jail time for the hit and run incident that happened in October 2019. She hit a parked car in California and flipped it on its side, as you guys can see in the photo here. How do you do that? Witnesses saw her texting at the time of the incident. I mean, these young people and this texting, you guys, my God. This is really scary. Someone could have been sitting in that car. Can you imagine? Do you have any idea how fast she would have had to be going in order to hit a car that was parked and knock it on its side? Seriously? She attempted to get away. Authorities found her walking not too far from the scene. Look at her sitting there, y'all. Really? Can you say entitled? I mean, her demeanor suggests she could care less. It was reported that she was on her phone while the police was talking to her, which we can clearly see right here in this photo. She received 2 years probation in the hit and run incident after she pled not guilty. And of course she doesn't get any jail time because her stepfather is Steve Harvey. And I'm sure he hired the best attorneys money could buy to represent her. Steve Harvey's 23-year-old stepdaughter accepted a plea deal in the hit and run incident. She appeared in court earlier this week. She has reportedly pled no contest to one misdemeanor count of resisting arrest, according to TMZ. She was charged with 1 count of hit and run resulting in property damage. Lori also received a charge of resisting, delaying, and obstructing a peace officer. Dr. Dre's estranged wife, Nicole Young, whom he was married to for 24 years, is asking him to produce paperwork to prove whether or not he fathered any children outside of their marriage. According to TMZ, she is asking that Dre provide her with paperwork about any pending paternity actions. It is not clear if he fathered any children outside of their marriage, but Nicole wants to be sure. Nicole is also trying to overturn their prenuptial agreement. Daily Mail obtained court documents that revealed she reportedly tried to force 3 of Dre's alleged mistresses to speak out about their involvement with the hip-hop mogul. However, Jillian Spear, Keely Anderson, and Crystal Rogers, aka Crystal Sierra, aren't having it. They are currently fighting against Nicole's subpoena attempt, gaining access to them as witnesses. Now, if these women are that determined to not be called as witnesses, then that tells you a lot. They don't want to be forced to tell the truth. Because if they're called as witnesses, then they'll have to tell the truth. Because if they lie under oath, they can be charged with perjury, which is a felony, and they can go to prison. Which is why they're trying to avoid it altogether. So that suggests that Dre did have a sexual relationship with these 3 women while they were married, which would put him in violation of the prenup, allowing her to collect alimony or some large payout of his fortune, which obviously Dre is trying to avoid. Now, if she can get a hold of the paperwork she's requesting from Dre that proves he had children outside of the marriage, she may not need the 3 women to testify because she can essentially kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because if he's had children with other women outside of the marriage, then it's obvious that he's had sexual relationships with other women as well. Dre's business partner, Larry Chapman, recently reported Nicole to the police, alleging she withdrew hundreds of thousands of dollars from their business account without authorization. TMZ previously reported that Larry sent Nicole a letter stating that he would not go to the authorities if she returned every dollar she allegedly stole, and apparently that hasn't happened. In the report to the LAPD, Dre's team alleges Nicole embezzled $385,029 from their record company. LAPD detectives are reportedly conducting an investigation to find out more. Dre is trying to avoid paying this woman any money, y'all. And she knows it, which is why she embezzled that huge amount of cash from their record company account. And she is refusing to give a dime back. This woman is desperate. Her lavish lifestyle is at stake. And since their children are grown, child support is out of the question. It will be interesting to see what happens next and how this whole situation unfolds. Rumors have been floating around for the last few months about Common and Tiffany Haddish's relationship. Are they together? Are they not together? Well, this round of breakup rumors comes behind Common no longer following Tiffany on social media. He cleared up the rumor speculation in an interview with SiriusXM and had only positive things to say about his lady. She's a really incredible human being, and the more I get to know her, I just see how dynamic she is as a person, how intelligent, how selfless she is, how she stands up in Hollywood for black women. Common also said that Tiffany is fun and she has a wonderful heart. Breakup rumors were also sparked as a result of a brutal rant Tiffany posted on Instagram addressing her exes. This is for most of my exes. Bits and pieces are for different ones. I am so sick of my ex F-boys, and yes, you still a F-boy even if we was in a relationship, because you still was trying to F when it was over, boy. Stop reaching out to me trying to be my friend. I don't want to be your friend. Plus, you got a whole woman and babies on the way, and we've been done for years. But you want a windfall of money and want me to make that wind go? Huh. Ha 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 ha. If I thought that would remove you from my entire life, I would. Just act like I never said I love you. Because who I was loving wasn't the real you. When the real you showed up, I was disappointed and disgusted. So please go away forever. Peace and happiness be upon you and your family. I guess I could see why people would think Common would break up with Tiffany after she posted this. But I personally think he's too confident of a man to care. I mean, is it usually a good idea to address your exes publicly while you're in a relationship? Typically, no. Social media is the main resource utilized to reach out to people from your past. Then I could see where it may be necessary to communicate in that way to send a message, especially considering who she is, since she's a celebrity, because her exes are probably coming up out of the woodwork. Common probably felt she needed to vent, and it was as simple as that. But they are still together and going strong. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys real soon in the next video. Bye.